It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, after 8 games, they're an outstanding 7-1. Things have come together for them very quickly here early in the season. And here we are, start of a new season. So much drama coming out of the gate.
Drama for your mama.
Shaq, for the teams that are underperforming thus far, what can they do to try and right the ship?
Look, Ernie, it's early, so don't overreact. You can mix up the rotations a little bit. Don't be scared, Coach. Do what you got to do.
Well, first, you got to keep believing yourself. But I love these player-only moves.
Oh, I'll bet you.
I did, man.
Really? You liked them?
Oh, because I used to – that's the only time I could really look in your face in front of the other 11 guys and tell you how I really feel about you.
Like, Akeem, you're killing us.
No, that never was said. It was more like, we should only give it to Akeem because he's the only one not killing us.
Oh.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, he has an admiration for what he called the intelligent, efficient offense played by today's opponent.
Thank you, David. And still, Chris, a lot of games left. Talk about the marathon of an 82-game season. Boy, it seems like a lot.
Man, you have to control your emotions. You have to control your energy. It is grueling. There's so many ups and downs. Of the seasons. There's so many momentum changes for you and for others that you have to keep a constant focus. And so 82 games, college, that's about 30 games. And so if you're a rookie, you're playing about 3 of those seasons. And even if you're a veteran, you're going to get tired right before All-Star break. So how do you manage your body? How do you recuperate? How do you keep focus on those tough, cold nights during the winter? That all takes part into becoming a great player.
Real balancing act for sure.
It is a balancing act. It's how do you figure out balancing your mind, balancing your focus, and then balancing your body, staying off your legs.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Scott is out there with Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McNeil. And at the 3, the small forward. Out to the right wing. Here's Tatum. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's New Orleans with it. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
I absolutely love the fire they showed on the road. You really could tell they wanted that one.
Curry against White. Here's Drummond. The shot off that time. Good defense by Jokic. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. New Orleans moving the ball around. Caldwell-Pope outside. Count it from 12.
And the versatility of Caldwell-Pope, not just the scorer from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Davis sets a screen. And White kicks to Drummond. Nice D from Scott.
Not getting anything to fall here early. 4 straight misses to start the game.
And that one's good by Davis.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And the basket by Curry.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
And White kicks to Davis. To the middle. And Drummond throws it down.
And the anticipation of Drummond is just remarkable. Seeing a gaping hole in the D and sending a message with the forceful throwdown.
Scott with a screen on White. Curry kicks to Scott. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Tatum. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Tatum's got his first points in this one.
And I like the fact that Tatum has not abandoned the inside game. Solid at finding space around the rim to score.
Passes it to Curry and stolen by Tatum. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And it almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, Jokic, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Afflalo, the pass to Drummond. The 3. Pelicans pull it in. And New Orleans pushing it up now. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Jokic. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Exactly. That's what Drummond will always give you, tenacity on the offensive glass.
Here's Curry. 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota. Scott, good.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the stripe.
Davis down low. Scott's there, and he comes up with the deuce. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
First trip to the line for him here.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. New Orleans in the lead. Curry kicks to Jokic. There's the dish to Curry. And stolen by White. Feeds it to Davis. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. Drummond working against Jokic. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. Pelicans trail by 3. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Scott. Shot to stop the run, and White with the block. And it's Afflalo penetrating. Here's Davis. He can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Caldwell Pope dishes to Scott. Jokic kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. For 3, Caldwell Pope. New Orleans getting another chance here. Los Angeles leading by 3. Afflalo the pass to Davis. Outside, White. It's stolen by Curry. The second chance effort, and White with the block. And they'll keep possession. McNeil dishes to Curry. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Pelicans trail by 3. McNeil kicks to Curry. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Davis. New Orleans moving the ball around. They set the pick. Jokic a screen. Here's Curry. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Oh, the feel Curry has for scoring inside always looks like he has the situation under control.
Now here's Tatum. He's guarded closely. Davis, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
What an amazing display of concentration by Drummond, taking the hit like a champ and completing the bucket.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
Look, I still can't believe how athletically gifted this kid Drummond is at the center position. It's not just his size, it's his speed, it's his quickness, and a jump in the building.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now with Drummond, you usually don't see someone who has as much muscle mass as he does and able to run the court and blow by defenders. But Chris, he does it on a nightly game-to-game basis.
It's crazy. He tries and kind of plods down the court, but when he gets the ball, he has a burst off the dribble. And you're just like, are you kidding me? His consistency needs to come, but don't sleep on his quickness in the lane.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Anderson. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
That's good from Davis on the assist by Tatum. And it's a 5-point Laker lead.
And Tatum is all about doing what's best for the team. Superb as a ball mover in terms of finding his teammates.
And Holiday kicks to Howard. Outside Holiday. Howard setting the pick for Holiday. To the paint, off the screen. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Howard's got his first 2 points.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Dishes to Davis. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Davis has got 9 points.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependable.
Farrell kicks to Howard. The pass to Farrell. He feeds it to Holiday. Screen by Howard. Lock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Launches it. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum dishes to Afflalo. Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 11.
That's what you love about Afflalo. It's his leadership, his ability to find guys open in their spots. That's huge.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Holiday kicks to Anderson. To the wing on the left. Howard with a screen on Afflalo. Floats one up, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Oh, and throughout his career, Drummond has averaged more than a block per game. He really goes all out on defense.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Outside Holiday. Anderson with the screen for Holiday. Howard, the pass to Holiday. Back to Howard. There's the pick. Screen by Howard. Farrell, that's a two-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
In the corner, Aflalo with it. Anderson against Davis. Good work there as it goes. And the Lakers lead by 9.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Farrell. The feed to Howard. Outside Holiday. Howard kicks to Farrell. Screen by Howard. Holiday inside the line. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Well, that's put them up by double digits, trying to run away with this one wire to wire.
Farrell kicks to Anderson. Anderson the screen. Down low, Howard. And it's sent back by Drummond. Here's Davis. Anderson with the block. And they get it back. And it's White missing. Pelicans trail by 11. 17-foot shot on the way. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Taken away by Holiday. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Here's White. Here's Davis.
That athletic.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Here's Holiday. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. Pelicans trail by 13. We've got White. Andre Drummond is out there with Davis. Then it's Tatum, and it's Aflalo in at the 2 guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Farrell. Shot clock at 5. Anderson, a screen on White. Outside Holiday. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against New Orleans. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he knocks down the first one. And Chris, one of the rare honors for an NBA player is to have their jersey retired. The Kings retired your number 4. What does an honor like that feel like? What does that mean to you?
Man, it meant so much to have my jersey retired. I was there with my family, my wife, my brothers, sisters, parents, and everyone. And so it was just a really, really great moment. You know, when you're playing the game, you can really, we say enjoy the process, but you never really can really enjoy it day to day because you're always thinking ahead, trying to get better. And so it was just a really cool moment to sit back and think about all the positive things we did in the city, for the city, and definitely for the game of basketball. So it was a great feeling, and you know, Sacramento forever. I thank them for that, and I love them there.
Wonderful years, indeed. Aflalo against Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Aflalo. He kicks it to Tatum. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Howard. Pelicans trail by 15. And Holiday kicks to Farrell. New Orleans moving it around. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for New Orleans.
You know, I like the strategy here, focusing on the high percentage looks, taking the majority of their shots inside, but their field goal percentage in the paint thus far hasn't been good.
And he makes the first.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anderson, a screen on White. And stolen by Drummond. And it's the Lakers on the break. Flalo's running. Here's Davis. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
Defense is what Drummond prides himself in, especially when it comes to letting his quick hands generate offense for this team.
Anderson with the screen for Holiday. Howard kicks to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Screen by Howard. Offensive rebound. Anderson. Passes to Howard. There's the dish to Holiday. Here's Farrell. Tries to snap the cold streak. And the Pelicans miss again. Lakers leading by 19. One-on-one here. And stolen by Howard. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Farrell. White covering. Farrell passes to Holiday. Kicks it to Howard. Holiday left side. Back to Howard. Outside Holiday. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Stolen by Anderson. Here's the break. Launches the 3, and Drew Holiday with the 3. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easier to go strong to the hoop, but I tell you what, when you feel it, take it from deep.
White dishes to Drummond. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots. Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
And Drummond kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen. White the pass to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Curry against White. Here's McNeil. And he's on the money with his first shot today. McNeil's got his first basket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And you know Tatum wants to make a statement anytime he can get all the way to the rim that D's got to have to do a better job of keeping a body on it.
Jokic, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
White drives in, outside for Davis. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Chris, we often talk about what makes a good coach or a good player, but to change it up a bit, what do you think is an aspect of being a good general manager in the NBA?
I think being a good manager is about a couple of things. Knowing how to manipulate and deal with the salary cap, so that you can bring the best players around each other, but the skill sets have to fit. Best players aren't just what a guy has done in the past or how many points he scored or how many records that he's broken. It's about, does his skill set fit with another player? So you don't want two guys that are ball handlers on the same team, or you don't want two guys that need a ball handler to facilitate, and therefore you don't have anyone to penetrate. So someone that knows how to weave and interject different skill sets that will complement each other, I think, is the type of GM that is successful in this league.
Sometimes easier said than done, though, right?
I think most times easier said than done, because a lot of GMs have some great ideas, but they need someone else to help in that trade, or a player that's willing. And so, you have a lot of moving factors right there.
Outside Curry. Here's the teardrop.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Relaflalo was once considered a lockdown defender, but Father Time has caught up to him, and he isn't quite as impactful as he once was on the defensive end. C. Webb still. He has worked on his offense to make sure he can still contribute to teams.
Well, Kevin, and as you said with the Flalo, he's more of a small role player at this point of his career, but he can still help you on offense. He does a good job of playing back to the basket. On smaller tools, he can stretch the floor, and strong inside game for a shooting guard.
Davis drives in. Jokic kicks to Curry. Here's McNeil. Off target with his three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Aflalo dishes to Tatum. Pass to Drummond. Feeds to Tatum. And White kicks to Davis. 4 on the clock. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 13 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Curry, looking to end the run. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Davis. Tatum passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. The Pelicans really having a tough go here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
For New Orleans, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And the game and the culture of basketball has so many subsets. One of those is the basketball shoe culture, the sneaker culture. Players competing almost as much, Chris, for style points as they are for actual points.
Oh, yeah, and I love to say that I was part of that culture, with the black socks and with some different shoes that I've had in the NBA. It's a lot of fun, man. It's something that your fans can relate to. It's something personal. It shows a personal side of what you have, your type of design. So, you're very fortunate if you get your own kick deal, and I was fortunate. It's a lot of fun, and the fans love it.
Curry against White. It's Curry with the drive and White with the block.
He doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Aflalo dishes to White. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
And again, New Orleans has no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
McNeil kicks to Curry. Pass to McNeil. Over Tatum. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Even though he can be a little turnover prone at times, Curry is a tremendous passer.
White the pass to Davis. In the corner, Aflalo with it. Over Caldwell Pope. Aflalo, no good.
I'll give him that shot again. He'll probably hit it. That's a good look.
Top of the key. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Oh, and Caldwell Pope is not shy about letting it fly, about getting one up. Such a nice stroke.
Drummond a screen. It's stolen. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
Davis dishes to White. That shot missing. Nice D from Scott.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
McNeil kicks to Jokic. New Orleans moving the ball around. Curry a screen on a Flalo. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. Here's McNeil. Can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Coming out of the gates confident. He's been amazing this quarter, but plenty of game left to go.
And so here is New Orleans. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. They get the rebound. No good. Shot missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
1:57 left now here in the second. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Chris, the team you spent the most time with in your career, the Sacramento Kings, what was it like playing in a smaller market? And do you think that's changed for star players today?
You know, I love playing for the city of Sacramento and the fans. Because we were a small market, I think we had some of the most passionate fans that I've ever seen in the NBA. But it was also tough, especially playing on the West Coast. You're the second or the late game, and the East Coast, many people don't see you. You don't have necessarily the support of everyone else because you're not in the largest city. So it definitely could be tough. But when you're playing a team like the Lakers or you're playing other Goliaths, you love it and you embrace that small David type aspect. And so I do think it's changed because of social media. I do think it's changed because of the internet and specifically the apps that you can now go into the locker room before and after the game. You can get a guy's thoughts right after he made a big shot or missed a big shot. And so I think if you would have had those tools, maybe it'll be different. But I think now definitely it really doesn't matter what market you play in. I mean, we were a small market at that time, but look, since it's been the OKCs and other teams that kind of have made everybody excited about basketball. So I don't think market plays that big of a part as far as your exposure and how much fans get to see you anymore.
Good overview. A floater, a rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's White, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. White's got 5 points so far. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
The Lakers making a switch here. Richardson's checked in, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
In the corner, Tatum with it. To the inside. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Howard. The wide open look here for Holiday. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Well, after not making anything from the field in the first, I mean, he has really elevated his game this second quarter.
Tatum passes to Davis. Richardson for 3. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that was important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports.
Been working out.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 36 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. Multiple times we saw the bench cheering him on in the first 2 quarters of this one. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Power of the brow, brother. Anthony Davis completely unstoppable in the first half. Already an elite finisher, he's now creating for himself more. When healthy, he's one of the top 3 bigs in the game.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
They were Brick City, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or... Pelicans shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Nikola Jokic. Steph Curry's out there with Caldwell-Pope. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's McNeil in at the 3. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Jokic. 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Drummond. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry passes to Jokic. Here's McNeil. He dishes it to Caldwell-Pope. It's Curry outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And Caldwell-Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Aflalo kicks to Davis. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Recognizing the defensive imbalance, Curry quickly locates the open man.
Tatum dishes to Davis. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Davis has got 41.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession. He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Good defense by Jokic.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Richardson against Curry. Six on the shot clock. Dishes to McNeil. Over Tatum. McNeil misses. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And Kevin, they need to keep feeding Drummond the ball. When he's scoring like this, he only needs a few baskets to catch fire.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Wow, it's time for them to switch up their defense on him because what they've been doing so far is not working.
And a look here at the shot chart for Los Angeles.
And guys, really the story for him has been his struggles from mid-range. I mean, some of them have been rushed. Others were just tightly contested. But he has to be a lot smarter on when to pull up or when to look for a teammate going forward in terms of winning this game.
Curry against Richardson. Curry kicks to Jokic. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Scott with a screen on Afflalo. They set the pick. Caldwell Pope. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense. Well, I just watch KCP out there, and whether it's on the ball or off the ball, he's so active with his feet and his hands. He's so hard to shake. He can hound a perimeter threat all game long.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Some changes for New Orleans. Kyle Anderson comes in for Mike Scott, and Yogi Ferrell subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. New Orleans moving the ball around. Jokic kicks to McNeil. Jokic passes to Ferrell. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. Rebounded by the Lakers. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. And with KCP, he'll often draw the premier perimeter threat as his defensive assignment, which he welcomes. More often than not, Chris, he'll find a way to slow him down.
This is ability on both ends of the floor. KCP, his skill set, that's what coaches love about him. He can lock you up on D, but he can also be a challenge for a defender on the other end.
The Pelicans have hit half their free throws in this one, going 3 of 6 so far. And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in.
One shot.
And the two-time league MVP, Steph Curry, one of only 2 active guys to win the MVP more than once in well over a decade.
And that one drops. Davis has got 43 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And I love the momentum he's building. Last game, he was just as dominant.
And defensively, you know he's feeling good right now. And as the opposing team, you better adjust your scheme accordingly.
Richardson for 3. Offensive rebound. Tatum dishes to Davis. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Davis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this is a different ball game without his scoring. He's been Mr. Reliable at the offensive end.
And Anderson kicks to Holiday. Anderson with the screen for Holiday. Curry against the Afflalo, and there's the feed to Holiday. Back to Jokic, outside Curry. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Lakers.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Let's not lie. He has the skills to do it. We've seen that, but you still... like to work for something closer.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Lakers about his status. Unfortunately, it sounds like a very serious injury. That's the type of injury that won't only keep him out the rest of this game, but what could be a lot more games to come. Not good news at all for this team, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sidelines.
Yeah, and given how hard he's worked, you know how frustrated he must be. Difficult blow to overcome for him and for his team.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. Ginobili the pass to Vonleh. A stupendous finish in traffic. Vonleh's got his first bucket of the night. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Farrell kicks to Anderson. Outside Holiday. Farrell passes to Holiday. Now Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Jokic a screen. Farrell for 3. That shot no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Outside, Ginobili, good on the three-point shot. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
And Holiday kicks to Jokic. Holiday, the pass to Jokic. Jokic a screen. Here's Farrell. Pass to Jokic. Tries to snap the cold streak. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Manu Ginobili. How he did last season. Averaged about 8 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
Back to Sanders. Jokic with the steal. Here's Farrell. Got a piece of it. Passes to Jokic. Anderson with the screen for Holiday. Back to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Here's Hart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Cunningham's shot is off. Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Vonleh down low, working on Anderson. And the dunk by Vonleh.
Gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Dante Cunningham gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Howard's checked in for New Orleans. Ginobili against Holiday. Jokic with the screen on Ginobili. And Holiday kicks to Jokic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
The defense recognizing the situation and getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Here's the screen. Ginobili dishes to Vonleh. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 5th on the list, Larry Sanders.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Anderson kicks to Farrell. At the elbow, Jokic. Shot clock at 5. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Noah Vonleh.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Good on both. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. That shot missing. Good D by Holiday. Inside and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They're running for the finish. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Jokic. For Los Angeles, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Howard kicks to Holiday. Howard setting the pick for Holiday. To the middle. It's tipped. Ginobili with the ball. Shoots. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
Sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Farrell, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Vonleh, the pass to Sanders. Over Howard. Sanders' shot is good. There's 1:34 left in the third quarter. Holiday dishes to Howard. Anderson outside. Howard setting the pick for Anderson. And Holiday kicks to Farrell. There's a screen. Anderson passes to Jokic. 4 on the clock. Jokic a screen. Holiday with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got 11.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Hart the pass to Cunningham. 54 seconds left in the third. He feeds it to Sanders. Here's Hart. A three-pointer off the mark. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And Anderson gets it to go. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Cunningham dishes to Vonleh. He kicks to Sanders. From 11 feet away, and the bank shot is good. Sanders has got his second bucket of the night. Holiday against Ginobili. And here's Holiday. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
He's only listed at 6'4", but Holiday plays bigger than that. That's the case on D more than anywhere else. He can guard 3 positions, and there's a lot of value in that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. His That line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. And we'll be back with you shortly. Let's take a listen now to Alvin Gentry.
Forget about the score and let's compete. Just compete. That's all. Not that hard to do now.
Without worrying about what's led up to this point, Alvin Gentry trying to refocus his players' efforts.
Yeah, I mean, dwelling on the point differential at this point isn't going to fix anything. But all 5 guys giving maximum effort, that might be a cure-all for a whole lot.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. Pachulia is out there with Sanders. Then it's Corey Brewer. Then there's Richardson. And it's Hart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Crawford kicks to Hamilton. The dish now to McNeil. Feeds to Crawford. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. No good from Hamilton. Richardson against Caldwell Pope. Hart the pass to Richardson. Here's Sanders. Here's Pachulia. The shot off that time. Nice D from Crawford. Pelicans shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Nice shot by Hamilton.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on him.
Richardson with it, and Crawford picks him up defensively. Pass to Hart, and stolen by Scott. McNeil dishes to Caldwell Pope, and Pachulia pulls it down.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
And the pass to Hart. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Crawford kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. Looking to get back on track here. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Chris, if you were on the rules committee, what rule change would you like to see the NBA make going forward?
Kevin, there's not a rule I'd necessarily have changed, but I'd ask them to kind of reinterpret a couple of rules, and that goes with the flagrant foul. I often see so many plays that are just hard fouls called as flagrant fouls, and that can affect not only a player and later on whether it's a flagrant 2, but it can affect the game. It can affect the next game by how it's interpreted by a player being kicked out because of that. And so I just want to take the sensitivity or put the toughness back into that. So many flagrant fouls are called and they're not going at the head or they're chopping down on the wrist. And I just like to see it get back to be interpreted as it was a little while ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago.
Just 2 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Lakers leading by 23. Hart the pass to Davis. And he makes the first. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for New Orleans. Curry comes in for Jordan Crawford. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. McNeil kicks to Curry. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Well, some of that, too, is just setting the tone by being aggressive. You need guys like this on your team.
Howard setting the pick for Curry. A second chance effort, and the rejection by Sanders. Kicks to Brewer. For the 3. Drains the three-pointer.
You have to at least get a hand up, right? In Brewer's face from outside, he has such a quick pull-up on that perimeter, Jimmy.
And Davis sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Howard misses.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And Corey Brewer, a player who has never been known for his offense, but Chris, you have to appreciate the energy he plays with. When he's on the floor, it seems like everyone on his team is moving a little bit faster than normal.
And Brewer is a solid transition finisher, but yeah, his offense is what he is known for. He came into the league as a defender and has always hung his hat on that. He has very quick and lengthy arms that can bother perimeter players.
New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Holiday. The feed now to McNeil. From deep. The Lakers with the rebound. Sanders has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 48.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, what I like about it most is he's doing it efficient.
Curry dishes to Howard. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. McNeil kicks to Howard. They set the pick. Here's Curry. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
Here's Davis. Excellent D from Howard. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Curry, he drains the quick shot.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Sanders against Scott. 11 feet away, and that's good off the glass that time. The Pelicans shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Dishes it to Holiday. And stolen by Richardson. Left side, Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 50 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's McNeil, covered by Brewer. Outside Holiday. Scott the pass to McNeil. 6 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
He is a dangerous outside shooter, and if you leave him open, he can bury them consistently.
Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Here's Hart. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's Sanders. Second chance shot. Back to Davis. And the dunk by Sanders.
And great effort on the boards, and what a mean dunk that was, Kev. I mean, you just will not see him ever quit on a play.
That guy is a handful. You've got to have a body on him, Clark, at all times.
And how relentless is this guy? If you're the defense, he's the first one you're looking to block out there.
It's Curry outside. The Lakers with the rebound. Passes it to Hart. In the corner, it's Brewer. That 3 off the mark. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Holiday against Richardson. Holiday dishes to Scott. Outside Curry. They set the screen. Brewer with the ball. Curry meets him. Lays it up off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Screen by Howard. The 3. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. Inside. Here's Davis. lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 52 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Screen by Howard. Curry kicks to McNeil. Misses from short range.
He's not especially strong near the basket. All the defense did was make their presence felt, and it was enough to make him feel uncomfortable releasing that one.
There's the dish to Davis. And Chris, during your playing days, you were on some incredibly talented teams and also some teams that were destined to come up short, so to speak. How big was the difference in the culture between a team who might contend for a title and the culture of a team that is just trying to grow and become a good team?
You can tell the minute that you walk into an organization which team that you're playing for, whether it's a team finding identity or a team that believes in themselves. And it's a big difference. It's a difference in the way that the winners approach every day. It's a difference in the way that you take your job serious or that you approach the small things and pay attention to the details. And so you notice when you're in a good culture and a bad culture, and it all starts at the top. And hopefully, if you're fortunate to stay in this league a long enough, you'll be around the right culture. But the right culture is just doing all the positive things when no one is watching and then hoping for great results. And when you do that, I think you're in a great culture.
Now he's well accustomed to shouldering that scoring load. He's the main reason they're up right now.
Here's Farrell, and Davis sends it back. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Pachulia, he's checked in for Davis. Vonleh comes in for Sanders. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Richardson. And it's a Afflalo in for Hart. Afflalo outside. Picked by Pachulia. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Well, there have been some questions regarding the NBA's playoff format, Chris, if the division by conference is a good thing or if we should open it up to even more teams. Should we even have divisions? If you were going to change anything, what might you change in the playoff format in any way?
Well, I'll tell you this, I would not add more teams. Please. I mean, if you're going to add more teams to watch more bad teams, right. No, if you can't win almost 50% of your games, no way.
Agreed.
I did hear one thing that was kind of interesting is that what if you ranked the teams 1 through 16 in the playoffs so that, yes, I still believe in divisions.
Right.
Kev, because I want the season to matter. Divisions, championships, that matters for a fan base. Those type of things matter. So I want to keep those in there. But if you did 1 through 16 that way, so the last two teams didn't have to play the best competition until the end, I just think that might be interesting. You never know what type of matchups you may have. But I think we've been having some great basketball in the last 15 years. So I don't know if necessarily we really need to change anything about the playoffs.
Interesting observations.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second.
And he wanted all of those, trying to fight their way back into this.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Davis.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Brewer passes to Vonleh. He feeds it to Ginobili. He kicks to Vonleh. The turnaround Jay. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And giving the fans what they came to see, a spirited performance.
Yeah, with a double-digit lead at this point, they can pretty much mark this one up in the win column.
Hamilton with a screen on a Flalo. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by a Flalo. Hamilton kicks to Anderson. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Fantastic rhythm on that mid-range jump shot. You can't give him space from there.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony, tell us the focus for the team coming into the game tonight.
Well, before we started the game, Coach came in and told us that we knew what we had to do. We were trying to stop a lot of their actions, and our biggest focus for the game was guard the ball. That's what we did coming out of that timeout and never looked back.
And it led to a win. Thank you for your time, Anthony. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.